Good evening and thanks for watching KRDO News Channel 13 at 10 o'clock. I'm Angelica Lombardi. We begin tonight with the visceral response to President Trump's new travel ban. Tonight, a federal judge in New York has issued an emergency order temporarily barring the U.S. from deporting people affected by the president's actions. Earlier today, protests erupted at major airports around the nation. The president's original order had sought to bar travel for anyone arriving in the U.S. from Iraq, Syria, Iran, Sudan, Libya, Somalia, and Yemen. We even saw protests at DIA, but on a much smaller scale, of course. Now, the court order blocking the ban came after lawyers for the American Civil Liberties Union filed a court petition on behalf of those affected travelers who were blocked despite having valid visas. As for the president himself, he continued his mission of reaching out to other world leaders, including that much anticipated call to Russian President Vladimir Putin. A busy start to the weekend for President Trump as our new commander-in-chief spoke with several foreign leaders on Saturday, most notably Russia's Vladimir Putin.
But if we can have a great relationship with Russia and with China and with all countries, I'm all for that. That would be a tremendous asset.
Both Trump and Putin have said they would like to see better ties between their two nations. However, Trump's relationship with Putin has been under scrutiny amid allegations that Russia interfered with the U.S. election.
I don't know the gentleman. I hope we have a fantastic relationship. That's possible, and it's also possible that we won't.
Prior to speaking with Putin, Trump spoke with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, who later accepted an invitation from the president to meet early next month. Also on Trump's call list was Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel, French President François Hollande, and Prime Minister of Australia Malcolm Turnbull. Also on Saturday's agenda, more executive orders just one day after limiting immigration from 7 Muslim-majority countries.
I'm establishing new vetting measures to keep radical Islamic terrorists out of the United States of America. We don't want them here.
The immigration ban has already sparked a federal lawsuit after 2 Iraqis were among several people detained at JFK Airport. One of them, who was later released, said he was thankful for the support.
This is the humanity. This is the soul of the America.
Of course, it remains to be seen whether tonight's court order will hold up. In the meantime, Iran, the first of the Muslim countries to respond to Trump's order, has banned all U.S. citizens from entering their country. And we've already seen one case where an Iranian filmmaker up for Best Foreign Language Film will not be able to attend the Academy Awards ceremony in Los Angeles. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie will not be charged in the so-called Bridgegate scandal. Prosecutors yesterday said they would not pursue misconduct charges because they likely could not prove them in court. The scandal arose in September 2013 when lanes on the George Washington Bridge were closed, snarling traffic, allegedly in an act of political revenge. After the announcement, a spokesman for the governor said it's the end of, quote, this baseless fiasco. Christie has long denied knowing about the closures. 2 people, however, have been convicted in the scandal over those closures. We'll turn now to weather, where things are much calmer today than we've seen in quite some time. Storm Tracker 13 meteorologist Nick Carter joins us this evening with a forecast with pretty much what we've been seeing over the past few days.
Oh, Angelica, if you like today, you're just going to absolutely love tomorrow for 2 reasons. 1, warmer temperatures. Number 2, more sunshine. Nothing to sneeze at for today's high temperatures unless you have dust allergies. Got up to 50 in Denver, 49 degrees in Colorado Springs. Pueblo's highest temperature was 55, and it was 45 in Trinidad. But in the mountain valleys, where all the cold air just kind of hugs the ground, it only got up to -2 in the Gunnison Valley. Right now it's -12 out there. Temperatures in the upper 20s to the low 30s up and down the Front Range. And the winds are very light. They're out of the west at about 3 to 5 miles per hour. That's a hint that we're going to have warmer temperatures tomorrow. Anytime we have a westerly breeze, warms the atmosphere up real nicely. Skies are clearing up tonight, as we see from our SkyScan satellite time lapse. That means it's going to get pretty cold for tonight. But those same high clouds produced a gorgeous sunset east of La Veta. This picture came to us from Linda Bourne. Just a great picture, and we love to see them. This is how things look from Colorado Springs near I-25 in Woodman, our American Storage rooftop cam. What are we expecting? Clearing skies, Super Sunday, and a mild Monday. It's all coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks so much. New tonight, an amazing photo to show you out of Fremont County. Check this out. The pilot of an airplane right here walked away with no injuries after flipping over during a landing to the Fremont County Airport. The FFA has been notified and will be investigating this crash. There were occasional wind gusts in the area this afternoon, but no word yet on if that played a factor. And those gusty winds helped push a fire that broke out in Hanover this afternoon. Officials say the blaze was started by people burning trash. The fire forced some people to evacuate, but it is now contained, and those evacuations have since been lifted. According to the El Paso County Sheriff's Office, the Hanover Fire Department was on scene fighting those flames with an assist from Fort Carson. One of the suspects in a deadly Durango home invasion has taken a plea deal. 20-year-old Daniel Nelson Wright has pleaded guilty to felony burglary. He had been facing a first-degree murder charge in the death of 20-year-old Fort Lewis College student Samuel Xarius Gordon. Wright was arrested last May along with 3 other co-defendants, all from Arizona. He will likely now provide testimony against them. They stand accused of shooting Gordon in May of last year in an attempt to steal marijuana and money. They are slated to go to trial later this year. Downtown Colorado Springs has a brand new addition to its landscape. Artists of all kinds unveiled a new mural intended to send a big message to people about energy conservation. Take a look. The process all started about a year ago when the Downtown Energy Resource Center got a little nudge from the local art community. From there, the project sprang forward as leaders decided they wanted to communicate a message.
Is kind of day moving into night, and it just shows the different ways to generate energy and sort of uses of energy, and it shows our city, which is really what we wanted to get across.
I hope people just feel inspired and happy when they see it. I know when I see public art in Colorado Springs, I often, feel really good, like there's an art community here.
Well, if you're a fan of this